Welcome to Love Them Knives channel. Got the Reate Crossroads, a Kirby Lambert design that I want to show to you right now. Hey, Kirby Lambert design, Reate manufactured knife, and it is a Reate knife, so it's not like, you know, the Pena series knives where it's a separate type of brand or steel craft made by Reate. This one is a Reate knife using a Kirby Lambert design, and here it is, called the Crossroads. It is M390 blade steel. It is, I guess, if you want to call it a bolster lock, you could. The carbon fiber is marbled carbon fiber on both sides, and you have blue titanium hardware, kind of suspended back spacer. And I did not disassemble this knife. Check out the back here where they've kind of cut away at the back spacer, leaving you room to make a lanyard connection without actually putting a hole in the side of the scale. Decent sized knife, just kind of a standard EDC. I got mine from, where else? White Mountain Knives. And that shows momentarily out of stock. I'll give you the link to the Reate Crossroads knives because you can get marbled carbon fiber, regular carbon fiber, green scales, and or all three of those with the black coated titanium as well. So you can change that up. I didn't want the coated, black coated titanium, so I just got the regular and with the marbled carbon fiber. It was a hard decision between that and the green scales. I really kind of like the green, but in any case, this is what I got. Designed by Kirby Lambert, double row ceramic bearings. I didn't take this one apart, but multi-row, 8.2, so the same length as a paramilitary 2. Blade length, 3.5 inches. Closed length, not quite 5 inches. Bowler M390. And there you go. It's a bead blast titanium frame, marble carbon fiber, and supposedly 5.29 ounces. And I'll tell you one thing. Here's what I like about this knife. Here's the box. Obviously, there you go. Just for FYI. Here's the pouch it comes in, which is these big fuzzy pillow-looking things they're doing this year, which is insane. It picks up every piece of lint. It's a great lint rag here. I mean, look at that. I mean, it just picks up everything. There you go. You've got a microfiber cloth. You got some additional hardware. You have the Reate patch, and you have the microfiber bag. And then, of course, it comes sealed, as the Reate ones do, in kind of a heavier plastic sleeve, and they all cram into the zipper pouch, which goes in the box. Well, what I was gonna say is the action on this is incredible. Apparently this double row ceramic bearings is really super nice. I mean, it's just, man, this thing is, just check that out. I mean, that is solid. You know, Reate's got that tank-like build. I really like that as well, but wow. It's just a good-looking knife. Kind of the suspended back spacer, which is interesting. I don't know. I mean, since they kind of have this little gold pivot ring, I wondered if that could have been bronze and this could have been bronze. That would really stand out, although whatever. You know, it's a good looking knife. And it's got jimping on the top of the flipper tab. Flipper tab, maybe a little on the large side is for my tastes. I mean, a little obtuse and maybe thicker from front to back than it really needs to be too, you know, as far as I'm concerned. So, I mean, you get something like this. I mean, just a little thinner and canted forward would have been really nice, but oh well. There it goes. And wow, that is smooth. That is smooth. Now, let me see. Can I do this? Yeah. Okay, so it's about a 5 maybe on the D10 scale, you know, at best. Let me see if I can do it like this. Oh, yeah. Probably more like a 4.5 actually on the D10 scale. So, but it's really smooth. Can I fail it? Come on, come on. Yes, I can. Okay. Yeah, I'd say it's a 4.5. 1 to 10. Really 8 being the most ridiculous D10 on my scale. 10 doesn't exist, but yeah, I've probably never seen anything over a 7 on my scale. So really 7 ought to be the top. But in any case, 4.5 is what this is. It's pretty easy to gravity flip. And there's your lockup, about 25%. Of course, it's got a ceramic detent ball, and if you want to have a little look inside, just because I didn't take it apart in any case. There you go. And of course, they didn't do any weight relieving on the titanium frame because, of course, big cutaways for this carbon fiber here. The blade's nice. Nice grind. Kind of typical Reate, not an overly smooth grind. You got the machining marks there, so I mean, it's just so typical to the Torrent and a lot of the other knives that I've handled with them. But I mean, they do a great job. I mean, that's great. That's symmetrical plunge on there. The drop is nice. It's really smooth. I don't even think I've adjusted this, and I've had this now for 3 weeks at least. I've been laying it around and just haven't got around to putting up on my channel. So I waited until I got a cold so I could sound like an idiot and then do the review. So I thought that would please you. In any case, yeah, here we go, whatever. Yeah, kind of a sheep's foot looking blade. Will it cut? Will it be a knife? Who cares? You're not going to use this. Yes, you will. Okay, whatever. And here we go. M390. Yes, and it's reasonably sharp right out of the zipper pouch. I just like the looks of it. I like the design, but I'll tell you what, the action on this thing is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It really is. That is some of the smoothest, like glassy, you know. It's not necessarily that, oh, the drop and all that kind of stuff, but that is nice. But it's got that kind of, like it's moving in thick oil, kind of just very glassy, super smooth, not a real metallic feel in the contact there. So let's kick it. And yeah, it's supposed to be 3.5 inches. So it depends on where you want to measure, but 3.65. Although I thought I saw somewhere where they were saying 3.5, 3.45. It looks a little longer than that to me. So it's about 92 millimeters. And, well, you know, 8 3/8 over, obviously, not quite 21.5 centimeters. So reasonable. Oh, where are you? Rusty, get over here, buddy. So Rusty and this Reate should be almost the exact same size. Reate's just a little bit, an 1/8 inch longer overall. And that's because of the blade. So there you go. About dead even, aren't they? Hey, let's check out the weight. See if we are at 5 point whatever. See, like, you know, if you remember the specs we just did, 3.54, okay. 5.29 ounces. 144.5 grams. Roll it back around to ounces. I got 5.1. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little light there. But that's what I've got. Now, they're going to vary a little bit in the weight depending on if you're getting carbon fiber or if you're getting the, I think that's G10 green scales. So, depending there, I might have misspoke. I kept thinking micarta, but I think it's green. I think it's just green G10 on that. In any case, man, that's smooth. That is smooth. And how fat is it? Let's find out. Come here. Get my calipers in. We're at a -0. We're good. Okay, so 13.8 millimeters, 0.54. That's not bad. That's not bad. Obviously, it's contoured carbon fiber scales. You know, fatter in that area. And let's see what we got for blade stock thickness. Yeah, 4 millimeters. So it's going to be about a 0.16, close to that. Normally, yeah, 0.154. Okay, 3.92, not 4 millimeters. So, but close. We can call it 4. No blade play, no lock rock, no problems there. You know, you got this choil up front, so sharpening shouldn't be a problem. Should be a really good, easy knife to carry and use. It's just, you know, $375. Just remember the 10% discount on White Mountain knives, so there's $37.50 you can take off of there. So you're going to kick yourself down well under $350 for this knife. Is it worth $350? Yeah, I mean, Reate just kind of runs in that price range, but for you know, my perspective, as the Reates run in that range, I'd say this is a good one to get. I mean, I've had the Horizon C, I've had the D, I've had the, you know, I've had a bunch of them, probably most of them actually, of the Reate knives. And, you know, I like the Torrent. This one's really smooth. This one's really good. I would have probably preferred this flipper tab to be a little smaller. It does kind of stick out, doesn't it? But the overall design is really nice. Really nice. So, you know, if you're going to throw $350 out there at a Reate knife, I think you'd be well served with this one. I think you'd be really pleased with it. Yeah, M390 steel blade. You know, I mean, the Torrent's RWL 34 now, you know. Used to be M390 back in the day, but... So, yeah, at least you're getting M390 on it. Okay, I'm going to quit playing with it and just sitting here babbling. But, yeah, I like it. I do. It's a good looking knife. Of course, the design's wonderful. Kirby Lambert, right? So how can you go wrong there? You know, you got this, then you got the painting knives that are getting made by Reate. You got other things coming in. There's a lot to choose from. There really is. And then Reate makes the Liang Ma stuff. So, ooh, there's some really good stuff there too. So, yeah, it's tough choices. If you have to make a choice for budget considerations, if you have money, buy them all. I like what Reate makes. I mean, I do. But, you know, I just, yeah, I'm probably like most of you. You got to kind of pick and choose. But I think this Kirby Lambert thing is a real winner. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's good ergos right there. That pistol grip type thing. Now, you know, this can be, depending on the shape of your hand, and reverse grip doesn't help. This hits me right here. But this is fine. Okay, this is fine. But you're right. You know, when they put these choils in here, especially the second one, and depending on the spacing of this first one, it can either jam you up against here or it can bring you back too far away from the blade. This one's okay. It's, for me, and there's plenty of room on there. So yeah, it's good. I mean, no jimping up here. I don't think it needed any, really. It's a little bit more of a sophisticated knife. So, all right, I'm gonna let you go. But yeah, I like it. Not too heavy, well made, built like a tank, like Reate knives are, but very, very smooth. And ergos are good for my hand. And you can argue with the design if you want, but it is a Kirby Lambert. So I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for hanging out. You know what we do around here. We love them knives, so stay sharp.